I'll be Baptist Junior. Okay. D'Angelo, obviously you're from Louisville. How exciting is this to just go back and play where you're from and such a big game so early in your career?
It's definitely a dream come true. To either play with them or play against them. I mean, but still, it's another game that we're just trying to get a W from.
When you were in high school, I mean, how long have you been looking forward to this game? First of all, I mean, you knew it was on the schedule from the beginning. I mean, is this something you've been waiting to play in?
Definitely. I definitely circled it on my calendar, but like I said, no matter what happens, I just want to get the win, just to say we won.
Can you take us through back? I mean, you were a top-rated prospect. I don't remember if Louisville even offered you or not, but what was it about Ohio State that made it the right fit, and then B, why didn't you closely consider Louisville?
Louisville did offer me at earlier in my recruitment. It was just more of the vibe that I caught from Ohio State. I just felt like it was right from the start. I kind of kept them on the radar, kept both schools in my highly in my opinion, whether I'm not going to go there or not. But as it came down to making a decision, I just felt like Ohio State was the best place for me.
How do you pronounce Louisville?
Louisville.
So I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
He's like,
Bob, you missed everything, man.
Shannon, Thad's talked to us about using a lineup featuring two of the bigs and how you guys have been working on that in practice. Given Louisville's roster, it seems like that's something that'll likely come out tomorrow night. What changes about the way you guys play offense specifically when there's two of the bigs out there, whether it's Trey and Amir or whoever it might be? What changes offensively for you guys?
I think that the bigs that we have a great understanding of the game. They know how to play multiple positions, so we want to play the same game, but we also feel like that might help our rebounding a lot. I mean, we know Louisville is one of the best, or if not the best, rebounding team in the country, so we know we're going to have to find a way to keep them off the boards.
And then when you guys do go with your traditional lineup, your starting lineup, have you guys talked about the ways that, whoever is at the four, whether it's Mark or Sam, how they can sort of exploit the bigger, more traditional power forwards that might be going up against them?
Yeah, we just want to keep them moving, really. And we know they have a lot of big players, a lot of shot blockers, so as long as everybody's in motion, we're really going to make it hard for them to stay down there the whole game.
Definitely outscored James Madison by 4 points the second half the other night. After you've seen the film, I'm sure you've watched it with Coach, what have been things you've been working on in practice?
The main thing from that game was we didn't want to play the whole 40 minutes. We can't have any lulls like that. We know that if we do that against another team or like Louisville or any Big Ten team, we're never going to lose the game. So we work on really just trying to take every play the best way we can and not take any plays off.
D'Angelo, I know it's your hometown, obviously. We've already discussed that. But going on the road, first road game as a collegiate, it's probably going to be a hostile environment. Late game, prime time. What are your kind of thoughts about that going into it?
I'm definitely looking forward to the atmosphere. I'm not sure how the fans will accept me as an individual, but I'm more prepared for the game than anything, and just being prepared. I started preparing myself yesterday, just trying to lead from start to finish and just being a positive influence to all the other players around me, no matter if it's bad adversity or whatnot. Just trying to be positive, and the outcome would definitely be a win if we just do what we're supposed to do.
D'Angelo, how did people react to you when you committed to Ohio State there? Were people shocked? I know how it is in Columbus, the local university, the pool of a local kid. What was it like saying no to the local powerhouse, and how did people react?
I actually probably out of all the players that decided not to go to Louisville or Kentucky or whatnot, I feel like I got a great vibe. Like, everybody was just like, good luck. Looking forward to seeing you at that level. Just stay positive, stay humble. It was more of a positive vibe towards it. I didn't really get any negative or anything from that.
I think it's been clear early on in this season for Ohio State that you are going to be a major part in the success of this team. You've had some really good games, and you've had a few off games. How important as a team for you guys is it, to prove that you're of that caliber, and how important do you feel, or maybe even pressure do you feel to maybe perform so that Ohio State gives Louisville his best shot?
I feel like Not me. I feel like everybody has to be on top and mentally prepared for that game and for any game to come upon. I feel like we all have to be on top of it to be the best we can be as a team. And as far as pressure that I put on myself, I don't really pressure myself about it because I kind of prepare days ahead just so I'm looking forward to any obstacle that comes my way. So I'll be ready for it. I just really kind of stay to myself and just know what I have to do as an individual and just like study the film and study my the players on other teams, like what's their go-to move and what they decide to do, and just like I said, just come ready to play.
Angelo, I know you were at Montverde and you were playing AAU in the summers, but how much time were you in Louisville during the summer, and did you ever go over to their place and play pickup games with those guys? Do you know any of them? Or?
I know a few of them just throughout the process, and I had one teammate that happened to go there. I was probably in Louisville probably like 3 months. 3 weeks a summer since I moved to Montverde my sophomore year. Every summer throughout that point, I was probably in Louisville probably for 3 weeks total. Like I never really got to go home. I wasn't really homesick or any of that. So it it helped me get past the homesick stage of just not being home as much. So it was cool.
Shannon, I also wanted to ask you. When you were a freshman, was your first road game at Kansas? Or
yeah, I think it was.
I mean, I can't remember if you played or what, but just what do you remember and what Kansas was like?
What
do you think? What do you think you're going to have to do for the freshmen on this team tomorrow night to just try to calm them down, and it's just another basketball game?
I think the freshmen had an advantage going into Bahamas this summer, that we had a chance to travel and go through our whole little routine that we do every game day when we're on the road. So I think that's going to help out a lot. But just knowing that it's another game, really. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's going to have a win, somebody's going to have a loss. It's not really a special game where we have to feel like if we lose this game, then can't play no more basketball for the rest of our lives, or if we win it, we're going to win the Super Bowl or something like that. So just remind them it's another game, really.
Louisville's known as like a pressure in your face full court defense. Just as guards, how do you guys prepare for that and handle what they're going to give you defensively?
Just staying in control, really. I mean, we played against pressure guards before. I mean, I know D'Angelo has in high school as well, but they have great players. We know that we're going to have to really be on our A game if we want to win the game and understand the way they like to play. So once we watch a little bit more film today and really work on it in practice, we'll be ready.
The fact that you guys have kind of implemented a 2-2-1 3/4 court press, I assume that you do that in practice and play against it every day. How does that maybe help you in this kind of game where they're going to pick you up full court?
It definitely prepares you for that. Like every day, like you said, we going against it. So I mean, I'm not sure if it's more of a run and jump as Louisville. They do a run and jump, but ours is more of a constructed, trying to let time go down. So it forces you to think, and we're kind of using what they do to beat opponents. We do the same thing. So I'm not sure. They probably do it in practice also. So I just feel like both teams should be prepared for it. So like you said, a win or a loss is going to come out. So.
D'Angelo, you said that you didn't think very many people really cared that much or held it against you that you didn't go to Louisville. I just wondered what, with all your friends in Louisville, are you getting much on social media this week from them, or just have you turned it off?
As far as social media, what really gets you in trouble is probably Twitter. I mean, that's the only thing I can really see, or Facebook or something, but I don't have Facebook, and I shut my Twitter down during the summer. So I honestly don't know what's going on right now.
Anything else?